LG gang, I'm back again with another video. Okay, new subscriber, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. My name is Famous Loki on IG, so you go ahead and follow me on IG. And if you want to follow me on Snapchat, my name is KK_baller, so go ahead and follow me on Snapchat as well. So if you're new to my channel, I am in the military, so I'm on deployment, so it kind of looks like I'm in the attic or a closet or whatever, but this is how our living area is in Afghanistan. So you guys, it's been 6 days since I posted my last video. I had videos made that I was going to post, but I was kind of anxious of posting one of the particular videos because it's a personal thing. It's a personal story that something that happened, and the reason why I want to tell you guys the story because I want to help other females and tell them my experience and what I went through and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only female this has happened to in the past or whatever. So let's get to it. So I was in 9th or 10th grade, and it was summertime, a week out from going back in to school. And at the time, we were in the 90s stuff. Like, we were trying to bring the 90s things back at my school, whatever, all around. Everybody was trying to bring the style back. So I was wearing Paxton Ewins. I was wearing the little jumper, the old school jackets, the bucket hats, the chain. We was really trying to bring it back, like, really. So I had I had a particular chain that my grandmother gave me, and it kind of draw the attention. I know it was kind of like probably like this big. It was nice, you know. It was probably like this big. It was like a Versace chain, or whatever that my grandma had got for me. So yeah. So let's get to the story basically. So this particular day, I was standing outside in my front of my house. I don't know why I was standing in front of my house. I don't know. Maybe just kicking it, hanging out. And there were 3 boys that was walking down the street from my house, down the hill, walking towards my house. And 2 of the boys I knew, and 1 of the boys I did not know like that, and they were upper class. I'm not going to say their names. And at the time, I did go to Latonia High School, so so 2 of the boys that I did know, they turned around. So I don't know if it was like a planned thing or they knew what was about to happen. I don't know, but I don't talk to those boys anyway. So they turned around and went home. So the one person that was still walking down the street by themselves, they came up to me when I was outside front of my house. So he asked me that I wanted to trade because he said he liked my chain. So I'm like, cool, yeah, what you want to trade for? So he said Louis Vuitton belt. So, you know, females, you know, we like that Louis Vuitton, especially when we're young, you know what I'm saying? So I really wanted the Louis Vuitton belt. So he was like, come to my house and we'll trade. So I'm like, I didn't think nothing of it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was cool with him, you know, everybody, you know, used to kick it with him and all this stuff like that, but I never talked to him in particular. So we're walking to his house. We walked to his house, and I was going to stand outside, and he said, you want to come in and wait? And I was like, not really. So I was just standing outside, but he was just like, you come in. So I was standing in front of the doorway, whatever. So I'm standing in front of the doorway, and he has the stairs up to his upstairs of his house, and then you had it was like the dining room was like right there in the kitchen, and then if you look forward, it was like a little hallway, and then past that little hallway there's like the open space for the living room, and it was a back door on the back. I remember just like it was yesterday, and a back door like that. So yeah, so he went upstairs, he came back downstairs, and he didn't come downstairs with anything in his hand. So that was a red flag right then and there. And so that's what a light bulb went off in my head. I knew that this boy didn't really want my chain. You know what I'm saying? I should have thought about that. So he came downstairs and he was like, my cousin, he has my Louis Vuitton belt or whatever. And I don't have it to trade with you at the moment. So I'm just like, all right, well, I'm about to leave. So at that moment, he tried to get me to stay, and I was trying to like go, like, I'm not about to stay here, I'm about to go home. So I try to leave the house or whatever, and he pulls on my arm like, no, come on, stay, like trying to beg me to stay and stuff like that. And I'm just like, no, I'm going home. So he pulled me into the to the living room. He put me inside the living room, and you know, I was small. I still am small. He was trying to pull me in the living room, whatever, and I was trying to fight him. And I couldn't really get that far, you know what I'm saying, because I'm so small and stuff. So we ended up falling on the floor, and he was on top of me trying to push my arms down and stuff like that, and try to stick his hands in my pants. So he was doing that, and I was trying to just put all my, you know, strength to push him off of me, and he was pulling down my pants or whatever and stuck his hands in my pants, and then I was just trying to get this boy off of me. So I kept telling him, get off of me, stop, get off of me, stop. So I finally kicked him or whatever, and then I got him off of me, and then I just took off running. So I took off running, and I was crying, I was shaking, and then I had like all these, you know, whelps, like marks and stuff like that on my hands, and I'm not that dark, so you could see them. I had them like all over my arm. So yeah, I'm chocolate, I'm not that dark, so you can still see marks. So I had all these marks on my arms. I was crying, I was shaking, I was trying to run home. So I'm running home, I'm trying to, I was in the back of the neighborhood, so my house is all the way in the front of the neighborhood. I'm the second street in the front of the neighborhood, so I was running like a long time. I was running like super far. So I wasn't thinking about nothing. All I was trying to do was get home. So as I'm running home, there was a boy, I'm not gonna say his name, he's still my friend to this day, we're pretty close or whatever. He was coming outside, and I told him what happened, and I don't think he believed me at the time. Like, I thought he was like thinking it was a kind of like a joke, but I was like dead ass serious. So I told him what happened or whatever, and then I just like, man, fuck it, I'm about to just keep running, I'm about to go home, excuse my language. So I started running home. I was still probably shaking and scared as hell, and I was just trying to go home. So I run into my play brother or whatever. You guys probably know who my play brother is. I'm not about to say his name. And I told him what happened or whatever, and I think he came, I'm trying to remember, I think he came in the house with me, and I went upstairs, and I was trying to scrub like all, you know, you just feel so disgusting when someone puts their hands on you that you don't want them to put your hand on you and stuff like that. And I was just super scared, you know. I was just trying to scrub everything down. Just, I was scrubbing really hard. I was scrubbing like until my skin turned red. So after that, and then we had to go back to school, and I had to see this boy like every day, you know what I'm saying? We rode the same school bus and went to the same school, so I was pretty scared. So like, I did not say nothing. Like, when I got on the school bus, I just got on the school bus and tried to sit closer to the front. I was just super scared. I didn't, you know, I wasn't really talking at the time. I was just like, when something like that happens, it just keeps rewinding back in your head. And I was scared to tell my mom because I didn't know what she was going to do, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you're supposed to tell your parents because it's very important. They're supposed to be there to protect you. That's the whole point of having a parent. And, you know, be there to support you and stuff like that. I was just scared. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't think nobody was going to believe me. You know what I'm saying? This is not the first time something like this had happened to me. Something did happen in the past. It was way worse. But I was just really scared. I didn't know what to do. And I think that kind of affected me over time. Like the past stuff that happened to me and in that situation and stuff like that. And then comes to find out, one day I was in the bathroom, and this girl, I guess she heard about it because I had told one of my friends, and she had asked me, and she was like, he wouldn't do something like that, you know, something like that. And then she had told me that another girl had said that, so said that he did the same thing or whatever to her and stuff like that. So I probably was not the only female that he did this to. But I found out when I got my first year in the military that he got kicked out of school for drugs. So karma's a bitch, you know. Don't do things that you're not supposed to do to people. Yeah, so that happened. And I just, it's really crazy because I really just opened up to a lot of things that happened to me when I told my sister. I told my sister one time because I think I was just acting out, you know what I'm saying? So I finally told her what was going on and stuff like that, and she was like, she's sorry to hear that, but it's really nothing you could say, you know what I'm saying, to some, like, for people that been through stuff like that, you know. So all you could do is be there and try to be there and support them and stuff like that, and try to help them get past it. So and I just actually shared the story with my mother last week? I don't know how we got to the subject, but we were just talking about something, and she asked me why didn't I ever tell her, and I'm just like, I don't know, maybe I was scared at the time, you know. I was young, you know, and I'm young, but I was younger, you know what I'm saying? So, and I when I got in the military, I kind of grew as a person, got more mature, you know what I'm saying, how to take care of myself, you know what I'm saying, open up more. So it was different at the time. So that's probably why I didn't do it at that moment. There's a lot of stuff that happened to me when I was younger, so you know, and I just don't want it to happen to no one else. And trust and believe, when I have a daughter or a son, it can happen to a male as well, then I'm going to be very protective over my kids. And I want you guys to be, for you older women or females that have kids or whatever, and you're a subscriber of mine, make sure you watch your kids, you know what I'm saying. Don't bring your kids around anybody, because it could be one of your closest family members, it could be somebody, it could be blood, you know what I'm saying. So just be very cautious and be very around, you know, of your surroundings and who you bring in your house and stuff like that, because it could be your boyfriend, you know what I'm saying, trying to touch your kids. It's this, because this generation, it just could be anybody, and it's just disgusting for someone to do that. And why you don't have to do that, you know what I'm saying. There's plenty of women out here, trust and believe, that's willing to just do some things. But I'm not saying that's okay, but you don't have to do that. I just wanted to, you know, put that out there. And if you ever been something like personal and you know you want to share your story with me, you can email me. And you don't have to if you don't want to. That's if you want to. I'm always willing to help or whatever. If you want to like finally just let it go, get it off your chest and get the story out there, you can email me and I'll be there to support you, because I want to help other females as well. So that's all I have for today. I will probably be posting another video tomorrow. And let me tell you guys about something real quick. Hold on. So you know, it's really hard to come up these days because everybody wants fame for themselves. They're very greedy. No one wants to support each other. I think it's very important, especially as African Americans, that we support each other and help, you know, get each other up on the charts, you know what I'm saying, get your name out there, whatever you're doing. And it's not like that no more, you know what I'm saying. Like, people don't want to help each other. They just want the fame and the clout, whatever they want to call it, to yourself. They don't want to help support other people and stuff like that. And I feel like it shouldn't be like that. Everybody should be trying to, you know what I'm saying, do something, get their name out there, help each other come up and stuff like that. Because, you know what I'm saying, like, you'll feel good about that. Like, yeah, I help them, you know what I'm saying. Now we both up here, you know what I'm saying, on top of the world. Feel like you on top of the world, stuff like that. So let me tell y'all. So y'all know I just started this YouTube channel. I don't have that many subscribers. I am working my subscribers up and my views. And I'll like message people like, hey, subscribe to my channel, I need the support, you know. And I'm very polite, I'm not rude. So this person was like, no, y'all. They was like, no. I was like, okay. Or you could have just said, I'm not interested. You ain't have to be rude, you know what I'm saying. She was like, well, I'm not interested in your content. It's not something I will watch. Okay, I said, okay, you know what? But I'm over here fighting for your behind. All right, protecting you. I'm not interested in doing that. I'm playing, y'all. But in that, I don't care. But I really don't care. I really don't. But I'm just telling y'all. And the other thing about it, that remember how I told you guys that I was gonna drop my winner for the SeaWorld tickets and stuff like that when I get my new intro. So I'm still gonna do that, but my intro, I paid someone to make my intro on September 5th. You guys, it's like September 24th. And I told him I want it tomorrow, because he said it's only gonna take a week. It's been almost 3 weeks. It's almost been a month. So he showed me a preview of my intro. It's nice or whatever, but it's been 3 weeks, you guys. And I'm telling you, it's like, the intro's like 2 seconds. It's like literally 2 seconds. Like, I'm like, this is what you've been doing the whole time? You know what I'm saying? It don't take that long to do that. I'm like, yo. And then the amount of money I paid for this intro, I'm not even about to tell y'all. But then I found somebody that makes intros way better than the person that I found made my intro. And guess how much they charge? For intros, a banner, and an outro. $50. $50. Yes, they charge $50 for all that. I'm not even about to tell you how much I paid for that intro, y'all. Wait till y'all see it. Like, it's cool or whatever, but wait till y'all see it. But I'm excited, whatever, you know. I'm an upcoming YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? Of course my videos are going to get better over time, especially when I get home to the States, whatever. This is just temporary because I'm on deployment and I don't have all the equipment I need and all the stuff to use. So yeah, I can't wait to do makeup tutorials with you guys and show you how to do my eyebrows, you know what I'm saying? Do that contour, you feel me? Yeah. And also, you know, cover the little dark spots, you know, blend it, and then put my little, you know, put my little wig on, my little weave, you know, put my little contacts in, my lashes. I'm playing. But yeah, but that's all I have for today, y'all. I will talk to you guys later, and I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, LG gang.